New at 5, a group of state lawmakers say they're working on legislation that would dismantle the entire Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association, known to many of us as just OSSAA. The OSSAA oversees secondary schools athletics and activities throughout the state.
We heard from 2 state lawmakers who say the organization needs to be restructured or even thrown out altogether. Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us in the studio. Devin, you talked to both of those lawmakers today and found out the issues they have with the OSSAA.
We are just months away from any legislation hitting the floor in Oklahoma City, but due to recent events, there's already some momentum behind this proposal, including a House and Senate author, both from right here in Green Country. A change to this organization would impact every high school and student athlete in the state. State Representative Ty Burns and Senator Ali Seifert say enough is enough when it comes to the way the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association governs high school sports in the state.
It's sickening what they've been allowed to get away with and how long they've been. It really is mind-boggling how long this has went on, and nobody's been able to penetrate them. And that's another reason why I truly think the only way we can do this is to abolish them, start all over.
It is almost a back to school event that I get to do every year, sending letters, begging and cajoling OSSAA to let some of my constituents play high school sports. And quite frankly, it's ridiculous and I've had enough of it.
The OSSAA oversees over 400 school districts and their athletic programs, as well as competitions in music, speech and debate, and esports. They're led by a board of a dozen superintendents from various school districts.
Well, we don't need 12 superintendents up there making 6 figures down in Oklahoma City, rubbing elbows together, trying to figure out how to just keep people in one area and handcuff families.
This comes after a recent decision to deny some athletes at Glencoe Public Schools eligibility, citing recruiting violations, resulting in a lawsuit from those families. Representative Burns says this is just one of hundreds of cases like this one.
At this time, I have more faith in the OSDE implementing this more fairly than the OSSAA. It only took one board meeting for me to hear everybody's complaints that I finally seen for myself.
Burns has started the process to draft legislation that would dismantle the organization and create a new system under the state's umbrella.
I know I have the support to do it if we can get a system set up that's good enough to control it.
It is mind-blowing to me that a group of unelected individuals are then passing policies counter to what the legislature's desire is.
State Senator Ali Seifert has already agreed to be the co-author on the Senate side.
There doesn't seem to be the willingness to collaborate and really try to figure out how they can get in alignment with the Oklahoma legislature. So I think we'll be looking at some serious reforms come the spring.
Now, I did speak to the OSSAA over the phone this afternoon. They told me they would have no comment until actual legislation is written and filed by state lawmakers. Live in the studio covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
An interim study from the State House in 2022 showed the OSSAA reported $6 million in revenue, with nearly $200,000 going to the executive director's salary. We have that study in this story on fox23.com.